Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Last time we got set up in our brand new world, built a lovely house, and started digging and found a little cave that we can go and explore. Before I go into what we're going to do today, I do need to explain why my inventory has changed and why this thing has been built over here. So I recorded an episode 2, and basically it was just a really boring video. I basically built this lovely little farm over here that I've been sort of AFKing and let grow because we desperately need some food. We got some potatoes and stuff. It looks pretty cool. But this is literally all we did, and the recording was 2 hours long. It was very late. I was very tired, and I just kind of took ages to do stuff. So we're on the brand new snapshot. We've got some new copper stuff, which is really, really nice. And I do actually like the copper equipment. It's very cool. I have downgraded just so I could see what it was like, and it's very, very nice. Yeah, it's brilliant. In here, we got some copper golems going through here. We've got 2 of them, and what they basically do, I might actually be able to show this off. So let's put like our wheat in here and the seeds, and then they're going to go ahead and look in the chest for stuff they can sort, and then they can like go through and put it in the chest for me. And there you go. Put it in the chest. Now, you do need to have the item already in the chest for them to actually sort it. So it's not a constantly a good solution. Also, they're a little bit buggy. They don't always put the items in the correct chest, but I'm sure it'll be fixed at some point. Let's get these potatoes cooking up. I see no better way to do that than to make ourselves smoker. If you don't know, a smoker will cook food for much quicker than a traditional furnace, so that will be going. A few other things I want to mention that we did in the previous video. We went ahead and found an igloo over this direction. I might actually just show footage, because the footage is fine. It's just I sound like super mumbled and like depressed and tired because how tired I was. And we sort of went a bit more exploring that way. There's a nice forest. We did actually end up dying in the last video, so yeah, I'll show you that clip now. Ow! Jesus. Oh, he's kind of dangerous, actually. Oh, fucking hell! I might die here, guys. I don't know if there's any way I can really get away from this. These guys are gonna... Oh, I might be cooked. This shield is going to break before I actually get away from these guys. Yeah, okay. Ended up dying to a drowned with a trident, which I have to say does a lot of damage. You see how low durability my shield is? Yeah. Kind of crazy. Yeah, so that's basically, that brings us to where we are now. And today what we're going to do is we're going to go caving. Yes, indeedly. So we're probably not going to need any of this stuff. And, oh, right, of course, we've got the new shelves too. So these guys, when they're not powered, they act like item frames, so you can take items out and put items in. When they are powered, they act like a hotbar swapping type of dealio, where you can swap items in your hotbar. Like so, and it works even with only 2 of them. It just swaps the rightmost side of your hotbar, which is pretty cool. I like the concept of that. Possibly more than the execution. I might find some best uses, but for now we're just going to grab our iron pickaxe in case we come across anything interesting in the caves. And I guess what we'll do, since copper is so cheap, we'll make a couple of copper pickaxes for our sort of just regular ores, I suppose. And we should also probably make a bundle. Yes. If you've not seen bundles before as well, you can mix up a stack of up to a stack of like random items into a bundle, and it only takes up one slot. So if you have a bunch of junk in your inventory, it's a really good way of condensing that down into a single slot. It's really, really quite good. Like this heart of the sea, and that can go in there, and that goes into the same slot. I could put that in there. I could put that. I could put some of that. And so it's like not even. It's like barely even filling up the bundle. It's only halfway done. Look how many items I'm able to condense down into a single slot. If I had to say, bundles are by far the most game-changing thing they've ever added to this game, and I'm not even joking when I say that. It's absolutely revolutionary, I have to say. Let's go to sleep. Typing in chat by accident. I would make more bundles if I just had the string. I did see that spider earlier. Has it despawned by now? Oh, there's a creeper. Oh, come on then. Let's go. Okay, so the copper sword deals 5 damage. I think that's actually the same as the stone sword. It just has higher durability. So, oh, there's a couple of spiders. That's good. That's a common theme. So the tools are like slightly faster than stone, and by slightly I mean like minuscule, like it's barely noticeable. I think if you timed it, you'd see the difference, but I didn't really see anything. But they have 190 durability, which is of course much higher than your stone tools. Unfortunately, we didn't get a single bit of string from those guys, so that sucks. Guess we're going in with just one bundle, I suppose, unless I see another spider kicking about. Maybe since you can craft it in your 2x2, maybe I should bring like a piece of leather or two with us, so then we see spiders in the cave. We can go ahead and make ourselves a bundle that way. Yeah, that's probably a smart idea. I'm just killing time at the moment just to let the food smelt up, because it's almost done. I am worried about only taking 7 bits of steak in. A pro tip as well, always bring in some wood with you. Hello? Why? I went on to grab just the 12 and it just grabbed the whole stack. What the hell? Okay. Yeah, bring some wood with you, because you never know when you're going to need to craft something when you're down there. Yeah, I'll take a few bits of leather. There we are. I'm probably just going to go... Oh, torches. I'm glad I remembered that just before I went. We'll probably just turn a whole bunch into torches. But that'll do for now, probably, but it would be nice to have more than that, but it's fine. We got wood, so if we find some more coal on our journey, we can always just make more. Oh, should I replace my shield? That would be smart, wouldn't it? Or at least just have a backup shield in case that one breaks, which it probably will during the exploration. Right, okay, we're ready to go. Let's pop down into the mines. And as always, if you do enjoy this video, please leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. It would really help out a lot. Where is it? It was right here. Okay. And I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. It was kind of a bit all over the place. I am not used to doing commentary for a game like this, but hopefully it's not too silly. So we want to go grab some... We're basically just going to like go resource gathering. We want a bunch of iron, gold, coal, lapis, and redstone if we find any. I'm not too worried if we don't find any diamonds. I'm not worried about progressing too far in the game yet. If I do find diamonds, I probably won't even use them yet, to be honest. I mean, to be fair, then the copper pickaxe is like faster. It's almost as fast as an iron tool. I'll give it that. Not far off. Here's a zombie. Where you at, zombie? Let's go this way. We haven't been this way yet. Ooh, it's very dark. We're brightness on the lowest. Default. Let's turn that up so you guys can maybe see a little bit better. I like the way brightness is handled in Minecraft. In Minecraft, there is a maximum brightness, so it doesn't like wash out the picture or anything. It just makes the dark areas less dark, you know. I wish more games did that, because sometimes I'll turn up the brightness in a game and it will just be really, really like washed out and the image will look really white. So yeah, there is a bit of iron up there. Let's go grab that. Oh, we've been into this little cave thing. Oh right, of course, this is the little pocket thing we were at the other time. Okay. I want to head up to where that really, really big cave was that we found. Was it this way? That's where we just were. It was somewhere along this way, I think. So I remember coming back through this way when we left the caves. It's been quite a few days since I recorded episode 1, so it's a lot of it's coming back to me. Grab some more of this. Now that it can be used to craft tools and stuff, I'm way more willing to grab some copper instead of just leaving it there. Maybe like when we get an enchantment table, because it's like super easy to enchant, kind of like gold, but not quite as good. Maybe it'd be nice to get some unbreaking and some efficiency and use it as some kind of like project tools where I need to mine a lot of blocks. Okay, so we've got two options. We can go down that way, or we could go down the other way. I did say in the last video we can go down this way in the next videos, so maybe we go down this area. Yeah, I'm liking this. This goes down into the deep slate levels, which is a lot more interesting. If you're wondering what kind of stuff the copper tools can mine, it's everything the stone pickaxes normally can. So just treat it like you would a stone pickaxe when you're digging up stuff, and swap to your iron when necessary. Ooh, a lot of iron up here. For a minute I thought it was one of those big iron veins. Although saying that, there's a lot of copper going like in this direction, and I'm pretty sure the granite spawns around the large copper veins, so we might actually have a large vein of copper, which was added in the 1.17 update. Let's see, is this a large vein of copper? It might be. This granite looks really out of place, so I think this is, you know? Yeah, there's loads of copper about sprinkled around this area. Brilliant, okay. This might be good to note down the coordinates of. They've redesigned the F3 screen as well, which is really, really nice. I love how you can actually see what you're doing now with the F3 screen. It was very, very crowded before with all the miscellaneous debug information. And you can like disable modules on it now, kind of like the Better F3 mod. So if you wanted just the coordinates and stuff on your screen, you can absolutely do that. Down that way or down this way? Let's go down this way. Mainly because I saw a spider and I kind of want to get the other bundles. Come on, get out of here. Yeah. Nice 2 bits of string so I can make both my bundles now. Come on. You want to fight, dear? Ooh, I better watch out for them creepers, actually. Let's get back into over here. And you as well. Come on. Very nice. I'm just going to light up just the perimeter area so I don't get anything creeping up. We've got some lapis here. Always nice. So you get some blue dye, you do some enchanting. Of course, we'll only be able to do some enchanting if we actually find diamonds, but always nice to have. You always go for a decent bit of lapis trying to do your enchanting. But yeah, doing really well for ourselves at the moment. We've got nearly 2 stacks of copper, nearly a stack of iron. Doing good. Oh, it's redstone on that bit. Let's actually go and grab that. We are actually going to have to use our iron pick for this, because you cannot mine redstone with the copper pickaxe. In my opinion, though, I feel like to make the copper tools, specifically the pickaxe, like really much better, I feel like it would be cool if you could mine the redstone and the gold with the copper pick as well. But just like if you want to mine the diamonds, you still have to make the iron pickaxe, obviously. But the other stuff would make the copper tool stand out a bit more on their own front as being an actual progression step rather than just being an upgrade to stone flat durability. Another point, I think I even made this point in the first episode about the copper tools, is I think if you're playing in a large multiplayer game with like 8 or more people in it, these get very valuable. You see how much copper I've managed to gather with not much trouble. That will make so much sets of like copper tools. It's unreal. You could kit out like all your friends with copper gear. And how long do you reckon that would take to do that with iron? It would take so long. I was going to go down this way, but I did just spot there's a little thing down here, and I kind of like the look of this more, and I'm so glad I did, because we have found diamonds. Oh, yeah. How many have we got? How many have we got? Just 2 at the mo. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And possibly 6 vein. Just seems like it's going to be 5. That is actually perfect, though, because that gives me a diamond pickaxe and an enchanting table. Nice. That was really fast. I'm so glad that I came down this way instead. And it also looks like there's a really, really big cave in that section, too. Brilliant. But that's worthy of the episode thumbnail, huh? Hell yeah, let's take a screenshot of that. And let's see, there's more diamonds down that way. We have a slimes down here, so we must have a slime chunk somewhere along here. That's really cool. Maybe we could make a slime farm. I've never made a slime farm before, so that might be something interesting we could explore with in one video. But let's dig up these diamonds. Hell yeah. And I think what we're going to do with these 5 is, because we only need sort of 5 diamonds, any other diamonds we find, I'm going to actually note the coordinates down on them. And then when we get off a fortune enchantments, we can come back later and get even more diamonds. I think that's the way we're going to do it. So I won't actually mine those diamonds over there. I'm probably just going to take down the coordinates. Right. What's the safe way we could get down here? Oh, I brought a water bucket for a reason. Let's just use that. There we go. Down we go. It's still really dark. I do have, like, a lot of sunlight coming in my room, and sometimes it gets really hard to see my screen. I'll have to shut my curtains. Yeah, I can't see a thing. Like, okay. Oh, there's more diamonds up here. Brilliant. We are getting so lucky today. Creeper down there. I like to, with these big caves, just so I'm not getting bombarded with loads of enemies, I do like to, like, light them up as much as I can before I go around grabbing the ores. Because you can get caught off guard with a bunch of enemies, and it's happened to me before. Come on, silly buggers. Got some slime cubes. Make some sticky pistons, possibly. I don't know what we do with sticky pistons, but we can make them. Wow, look at this. This looks kind of cool down here. There's like a little thing where the lava meets the water. Wait. Oh, there's more diamonds in the water. Oh my god, this is getting a bit crazy now. Are we at lava? We are at lava level. No, we're not. I guess that's just a rare lava pool, I guess. Wow. Take a screenshot of that. I like taking quite a lot of screenshots, just so I have options for my thumbnail, you know? Very, very cool. Get ourselves more iron. Down here, anything interesting? We got a creeper. Oh, there's even more stuff down here. This cave is enormous. Wow. How many diamonds have we got in this vein up here then? At least 3, 4, 5. Gonna be 6. It is gonna be 6 vein. Very nice. Once again, we're not gonna mine these quite yet. We don't need any more diamonds at the moment besides the 5 that we've got. So we'll come back at a later date when we have got the fortune pickaxe. Let's see how much is in this diamond vein. It might just be a 1 vein, looking like it probably is going to be. Yeah, okay. That's 7 additional diamonds that we've found so far. Oh wait, no, there's still that vein in the pond. So no, it's not even that. So we've got 1 there. And we got even more in this little pond area. This is looking like it might be an 8 vein, to be honest. 8 veins usually generating 4x4s. 4x4? 2x2s, sorry. My inventory's full already? Good lord, let's start throwing some stuff into our bundle. And you can just see how effective it is. Like, That's 5 inventory slots I've saved right there. Is this going to be an 8 vein? No, it's just going to be a 4 vein. That's fine though. 4 is perfectly acceptable. So I don't forget about it. I'm just going to pop a little thingy here. I might actually even like get rid of the water actually. And the way I'm going to do that, of course, is to kind of do this and then just break this off so that we have a perfect view of our diamonds. Look at that. I think I want to go this way next. I think this might link up to that other little cave that we found in that little offshoot we went at earlier. Let's see if we can't grab some of this gold, although it's right next to the lava, but we are... we've also got some water, so I'm not too worried if anything burns. Okay, give me that. There's also a bit more right here. There's loads of iron about. I'm not too worried. I've gotten like I said, I've got more than a stack, so oh, I've accidentally made a cobblestone generator, guys. If you see that. Accidental cobble generator. That's kind of crazy. Okay. That's everything I think on that part of the cave. There's a tiny bit of gold up there. Let's go to this area over here. Yeah, I think it does link up because I see a bit of light from where I put that torch earlier. So this is an entire area we could actually mine in. That's really cool. I like that. I should have grabbed some lava because it gives me an achievement for a start, but it's also really good for fuel. 1 bucket of lava can cook up, I think it's 100 items, so a stack and 36. And it doesn't use the bucket either. The bucket stays, so you'll have to make a new bucket every time. And in the new versions of Minecraft, if I remember correctly, there is actually a way you can now make an infinite lava source. There's 2 ways. There is the unintended way, which requires you to turn on the lava converts to source game rule, and I believe that's only on Java. That makes it so lava behaves like water does, where it creates infinite sources if you build like a 2x2. But the intended like normal way is if you find a dripstone cave, you can actually grab the little dripstone pillars and make a little farmhouse of it, and you have the lava slowly dripping into a cauldron. That's how you do it legitimately. Well, I suppose the more intended way. More diamonds, by the way. I didn't mention that because I was yapping on about the lava being such good for fuel, but yeah. I'm gonna have to remember where all these are. Thankfully, though, since I'm Let's Playing and not just playing on my own without recording, I have footage of me finding all of these diamonds, so I should just be able to skim through all of this and come back later. We've got another 1 vein. Again, that's also fine. 1 is better than 0, of course. This looks like it's going back up towards the... Oh, really? There was some glow ink sacks on the ground there, but it literally just despawned as I went to go pick them up. Oh, well. There's more diamonds over there. Never mind, I'm going up here. Ooh. Not often, actually, you see regular diamond ores anymore. Normally, you just see the deep slate variant. Ooh. Maybe those are actually worth picking up with Silk Touch and not actually using at all. Not often you find those anymore. That's interesting. How many have we got, though? We got at least 2 I can visually see. And it's probably just going to be 2. Yeah, okay. Very good. Anything else that looks interesting? Not particularly. Let's just go back to the big cave. There's actually been not as much mobs as I thought there would be, to be honest. Not typically with these big caves, you tend to get into loads of fights and end up risking your life down here, but it's not actually been that dangerous so far. I don't want to jinx myself because I not usually when I say it's not been that dangerous, I usually start getting swarmed, but yeah, it's been actually really quite good. There's been a few creepers and a few other mobs. I think no skeletons so far though. I've heard skeletons in little offshoot caves, but nothing too. They haven't really shown themselves, so yeah. Okay, there seems to be a few more mobs kicking about in this cave over here. Of course, can never do with too much gunpowder. We'll need some of that in the late game, especially when we're going to be making a bunch of fireworks for our eventual Elytra flight. Oh god, hello. Okay, I didn't care if that guy blew up. Wow, this cave just keeps on going, huh? And those zombies do see you from a really far away, don't they? There's probably like diamonds on the ceiling somewhere that I'm missing, so I just don't look up at the ceiling of the caves very often. Especially if there's really, really big caves, I don't typically look up at the ceiling very much. Night vision would be like really good for these really big caves. Damn, this is a big vein of gold. I swear I've been mining it for ages. Oh my god, I thought I saw diamonds. Jesus. Look at that, up there. On that pillar. Wow. There's at least 3 up there. Just goes so they're in the places you least expect sometimes. Okay, let's get some more torches up in this place, because I think the longer you hang around, the more geezers are going to eventually start spawning in as the mob cap slowly fills up. There's more diamonds on there. Looking like a 1 vein, but could be more. I've been tricked by that before. Wow. This has been a really, really good trip. Come on, get out of here. Come on. We are running low on torches, however, so we may have to call it quits. There's more diamonds there, are you kidding? Oh, wow. This has just been crazy. Like, actually crazy. Like, wow. Just diamonds around every corner. Very, very good. Let's just, let's maybe go until we've ran out of torches. I didn't bring any extra coal. Maybe I should have. We're kind of too far down to actually find coal naturally generating. So, yeah. But not to worry about that. Because I haven't been getting into many fights, I haven't really been needing to eat very much either. I prepped 59 baked potatoes because I thought I'd end up going through a good chunk of them, but I just haven't gotten into much combat to where I'd need to heal. It's honestly been, like, perfect, to be honest. Oh, the dyes have a new texture. I've just realised that. I'm wondering if that's something to do with like color blindness, because I noticed that a lot of the dye textures before, like a lot of them, like the lime and the magenta, have the same shape. So if you were colorblind, you wouldn't really be able to. I mean, you have the text telling you what color it is, but I guess at a glance, if you were looking at a chest inventory, you wouldn't really pay much attention. So that's a good change. I like that they're on a little palette almost. That's kind of cool. I like that. That must be a new snapshot thing, because that wasn't when I was playing in episode 1. So yeah, that's a new thing. Very cool. Okay, I think that's just about does it. We have ran out of torches. We've just gotten so much stuff in this video. It's been crazy. Like I said in the first video, man, there's nothing better than just to dig into the caves and see what you can come out with. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, let's get out of here and let's actually see if we can remember the way back for a start, because we ventured quite the way out from where we started. I didn't even use my shield like at all. This was just easy town. I may as well have been playing on peaceful. It wouldn't have mattered because there's like barely any enemies. There was like I'll take the little shortcut because this does lead back to this area where I was mining the gold earlier. Yep. So it comes out right here, and I've fallen into another cave. But yeah, this is brilliant. We found our first diamonds. There we go. And the thing else I've noticed with the new caves is like that whole bit we went down. Like that's not even all of it. Like we still got that to go down. Like in another video. Maybe it's worth doing some like mining montages where I would just go and explore the whole lot. Is it up this way? I think it is. Oh no, I recognize this. That's where we got graveled. Right. Made a cave in. That's right. So I'm going the right way. This goes back to the little mini cave. Nice. We're gonna get out of here. I always miss the entrance. I always do that. Are you kidding? Let's just like make sure we never miss it again, I guess. I should do it. I'm not missing that, am I? The wooden blocks. And yeah, there we go. It's night time, so we may have to fight some mobs on the way back to our house, but what a journey. Oh hi. This is like the worst way to fight a creeper, like ever. Sorry? Oh, I thought you were straight up dipping. Hey, whew, that was a bit sketchy actually. He just like came down, now he's like, gonna kill me or something. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Is that a... Oh my god. Look at these idiots in here. Oh my god. Look at them. Oh, they're gonna attack me. That's so funny, look at them. I can't believe they just spawned that they're in the boat. Are you kidding? Okay, let's dispose of them before they get out of hand. It's that easy picking, sat in a boat here. There we go, voluntary exile. Oh, we got a crossbow. Yeah, oh, I like that. Bad Omen 5, wow, that is rare, I think. I normally get Bad Omen 2 bottles from those guys. From when I last played. Cool. These guys aren't going to sort. Let's just put one of everything they're not going to be able to sort in here. They got granite. They got that. Really just a deep slate they won't be able to sort properly. And we could just put the blocks in here and they should put that away for us, right? Same with the redstone. I won't do the ores because I'll probably smelt that up, but yeah, we'll just put this away and then they should clear that out for us. We got a nice banner now. Let's pop that down maybe on that wall just to make it not look so bland and flat, I guess. And I guess in that same vein, maybe we could make a painting or two. Stick on that wall. Oh, hello. That's one of the new ones. Oh my god, there's a dog. That's great. I like that. Really good. Why am I getting 3x3s? I'll probably have to block off the area, right? Just, I want a couple of 2x2s, you know? Oh, that one's nice. I like that. What about here? The angel with a... Nah. That's the same one. Nah. The villagers? Sure. I like the villager one. That one's cool. Yeah. This room is getting more stuff to fill in, which is nice. Look at them. You know these guys go. I've noticed they sometimes get stuck like this when they try and walk in opposite directions. They eventually sort of fix themselves, but yeah, they can get stuck walking into each other, which is kind of silly. We got our diamonds. We got our miscellaneous bits and bobs, which apart from the slime balls and the string, I can... It's kind of counterintuitive because it'd be faster if I just put this away, but I like making use of the new stuff. It's kind of cool. Okay, we're probably going to need more furnaces, though, if I'm being honest, to smelt all this up. Make up some furnaces. I will make some blast furnaces at some point, but they are a bit costly. You know what? It's like 3 smooth stone per one. So if I just cook that up in one of these. Okay, so we've actually got a little bit of time left for this video. So I think what we're going to do now is we might just do a little bit of odd jobs. I want to create a path from here to like the farming area and also to the caves, because it's easier for me to plan out what builds next when I've got paths down. So let's make a start on that. I think we might just do the let me just like park you out here. I'll just do the grass pathing for now, and then we can maybe do better paths later. Oh, do you want 2 block wide ones or 3 block wide ones? Certainly a decision. Maybe 2 block ones. I like 2 block ones nicer, I think. I just realised this over here is going to be a 3 block wide staircase, so I'm actually probably going to do 3 wide paths if I want to be consistent with that. So yeah, I've changed my mind on it. I'm going to do some 3 wide paths. one block away. But we got a nice pathway going here now to the mine. So that's very nice. So now we've got a safe-ish way of going towards the mine. It looks really nice. I do want to pretty up this more. I don't want it to just be wood. I might add some like spruce, like railings kind of going up. We could do that now actually before we end off the video. Let's also bring this pathway a bit more this way towards the farming area. Well, that's about as far as I'm going to go today because my shovels keep breaking and I can't be bothered to go and make new. Let's make up the snow blocks so they don't take up as much space in here because they do take up a lot of space. These chests are getting quite dire now, if I am being honest. Maybe we could build like a nice storage shed and we can incorporate some of these guys so we can have these guys sort our inventory and build it so we have our loads of different categories and these guys can sort all the items they need to. I think that would be very, very good. Now let's make up some blast furnaces though, now that we can. I did use all my coal on torches. That might have been an oversight because I do still have a decent bit to melt up. So maybe it's worth it to make some charcoal. Yeah, I love this balcony. I love any like Minecraft house where you can look out at the surroundings around you. It'll just never get old, really. But yeah, that is going to do it for this video. So if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel. It will really help out a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.